Hi Aries, this is Just with your November 1st to the 15th, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Okay, so Aries, I'm seeing a showdown. Some of you, if you are looking for work or have been in the month of November, it may be between you and another person. Could be a couple of other people, but it really will come down to you and another person. I feel like this may be a bit at a distance. Someone could have promised you an opportunity, and now when you start to go through the process, you're no different than anyone else. You have to go through the same process like everyone else. So there isn't any special treatment. Not that I think that you guys assumed it would be, but at least you didn't think that you have to go through all of the steps that you have to go through. Others of you, I do see that there's going to be a lot of moving parts with trying to look for work. Okay. There will be some disappointments for some of you. Some of you may decide to give up on certain opportunities just because it requires too much. It has too many steps. It's going to take too long, and you're going to kind of like keep moving. I do see others of you, deciding to leave your job. If you, in the month of November, the first 8 days, some of you may be leaving, or you may hear that someone is leaving. Now, with that, there is a special point. I do see a battle. So there may be some issue between you and another person, you and a partner. If you have your own business, you have a partnership with someone else, you and someone at work. I do see that there's been some issues. Some of you could have had to, mediate. There could have been some type of mediation going on between you and this other person, and it could be like a female manager, supervisor, HR person that had to kind of to make the final decision as to who stays, who leaves, who gets reprimanded, what happens, that sort of thing. And I feel that neither person is really trying to give in to any participation or any wrongdoing. Okay, so I feel like you both could equally share in some wrongdoing, but neither person wants to really take blame. Okay, so you're holding really tight as to what you've done. You've worked really hard. You know, whatever went to crap, it has nothing to do with you. Same as the other person. And someone may be leaving. Okay, like I said, first 8 days, you may hear at your job that someone could be leaving, or someone could be getting let go. And I don't feel like it's necessarily going to be you guys, but for some of you, it will be. Now, others of you, it's not going to be a woman, but it will be a man. Two men that has to kind of make the decision of who stays, who goes, who gets the job, you know, who comes on, that sort of thing. So there is this challenge, this battle that you guys are going to have to contend with at the beginning of November if you're looking for work and if you have any issues at the workplace. It looks like some of you, if you are looking to move from your job, you may not do that for another so it may be the 10th day or 2 months later you decide to leave. Okay, because I'm getting consecutive 2 months. So maybe like 2 months, 2.5 months before you decide to leave, but you've made the decision to leave. And or some of you may be thinking to move, to relocate. And so you're putting in extra hours, double hours, in order for you to make this move. Now, I do see that there could also be some overtime going on. I see a lot of overtime. So a lot of you are going to be working really hard, trying to save up money to either prepare for the holidays, or to prepare for what looks to be some type of battle. So some of you, again, there could be a court battle that you're about to deal with. Some of you could be going through a divorce. Some of you could be getting ready to go to court for child support. Okay, so I do see like you're saving up money for this battle. You know, there is a battle that is going to ensue, and you really don't know exactly what the outcome is going to be. You're trying to prepare yourself as best as possible. For those of you that relates to this, if you are a female Aries, then if you are preparing for this, know that the ex-husband, soon to be ex, or you know, the father of your child is also preparing as well. So you need to take it serious if there's something for you that you feel you're entitled to. I do feel like something is kind of holding you back. So some of you that are moving forward in a new relationship, I know I said I believe last video that Some of you are moving in a very major way, in a very major committed way to someone, and someone else isn't very happy about it. I feel for those of you that can relate to that, there may be someone that you have a child with, and you may feel that they're going to be, as we get to like the middle of November, they may be holding the child away from you. You may have had plans to go get your child, so you're working extra hard, putting in extra money to prepare for the child. And then once that time comes, they're not necessarily going to hand the child over. You can't find them. They're not answering the phones. They're not answering text messages, that sort of thing. So again, when you travel, because I feel like this child is at a distance from you guys, so trying to get there, there will be a battle once you get there, because for some reason either the person is going to decide to leave so you can't even find them, or make themselves like vanish, basically not make themselves available to you, so not answer their phone, their door, that sort of thing, and that will be very stressful for you guys. And I feel like this person, they play a lot of games and they use a lot of tactics such as these to control you. So be mindful of that. And that's coming up again, like I said, in November. Now, and it could have been on the heels of you breaking up with this person, recently divorced from them, or have been divorced for quite some time. But they are emotionally scarred. And so this is how they behave, you know, because they feel wounded in some way. So they use the child or children as a way of kind of being a bit vindictive. Now, as it relates to monies in November, I feel like a lot of you guys who are working, you will be working a lot. Money is not necessarily the focus. I feel like a lot of you guys are pretty established, making decisions, moving forward with particular people, formulating these not necessarily new partnerships, but making decisions in partnerships or at work. The dynamics with work. Do you stay? Do you leave? There is, again, like I said, some drama with that. There's some drama with external family members, relatives, that sort of thing. But I feel like a lot of you are trying to stay out of the fray. The drama that's going to come, it appears that it will be coming to you. It's not something that you're going to create. And if you do, it will be because someone, again, is trying to be passive aggressive or vindictive and use whatever power they feel they have against you to get under your skin. So just be mindful of that. Now, I also see for some of you that you are preparing again for this wedding. Okay. And it looks like, I don't know if some of you know, but someone is pregnant. So someone's going to be having a baby. If someone is pregnant, there may be a delay. Okay. There may be a delay in pregnancy, having the child. So if someone is due in November, it may not be in November. You know, clearly they can't be but so much overdue, right? But I do see a bit of a delay and having the baby. This may make your mate irritable. It may make your mate a little frustrated, that sort of thing. You may not be able to travel in that time frame, especially if your mate is pregnant. Even if your mate is not due to have a child, you may find out that they're having a child, and there may be some requirements that they have to stay local, that they can't get on a plane, that sort of thing. So you may have to kind of travel and go someplace without your mate in November. If you going to see family and you've already planned to take a trip, your mate may not be able to go due to the fact that they're pregnant, that sort of thing. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And I feel like the mate may want to go, but you're going to be very practical in suggesting to them the reasons, you know, obviously why it makes no sense for them to go. Now, if you are single, I do see that some of you will be possibly being invited to a lot of festivities. So you may be attending a wedding. You may be attending a lot of work parties, that sort of thing, or your own work party. And I feel like if you are doing that, you may find out that someone is going to be leaving. Someone's leaving the city. Someone's leaving the company, that sort of thing. Okay. I see that people are going to be around you. If you are a Aries lady, you look to be very busy. It looks like there's somebody at the workplace that you're into. Okay. And one of the people at your workplace, someone that maybe you were into, they may be leaving. Okay. And now you kind of are kicking up a new kind of like infatuation. I feel it's more of an infatuation than you're actually engaging with this person. It could be another person at work, or there could be someone that you are talking to, two people at a time. Now, I feel if you are only if you're socializing, obviously if you're dating, then this will be there's two significant people in your life at this time, Aries ladies, okay? And I feel that you may find that in that month of November, both of them are pretty much tied up. They're not available. They're not making themselves available. They're busy. Okay. And so you will eventually start to like get more focused on your son, or if you have a son or your daughter, clearly could be only one of the two. And I feel that that's holding you back. So some of you Aries ladies, if you are making dating and socializing, particularly for those of you that have two people in mind, two people that are very much on your radar, if you are allowing yourself to get too much involved in that, that will stop you from being able to move forward in your life and do the things that you need to do and accomplish the things that you want for yourself. So the best thing for you to do is just keep moving forward. You know, obviously, if you're dating, these people are singles as well, then you take them as they come. But I feel when you are ignored, that kind of makes you a bit vindictive and that's when arguments can ensue, or that could be happening to you as well. So just keep mindful of that. Others of you that are in relationships, I feel that this will be a time where some of you again are it's going to be a lot of working really hard. There may be talks of wanting to either take a trip down the line or wanting to put on some type of festivities, but there will be some delays in that. There will be some delays in being able to kind of either take a trip, go somewhere, either both of you cannot go or one person will not be able to go. Okay. It could be because they're in school, that sort of thing. Okay. So I'm seeing like if there are trips planned, there may be some delays in that, pregnancy delays, that sort of thing, or a pregnancy is delaying or stopping someone from being able to kind of go along with travel and that sort of thing. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys for November 1st to the 15th, 2017. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like to respond and let us know how this relates to you, please do so in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you as well as the rest of us. And I will also attach the 3-month love reading for you guys. I have compiled a 3-month love reading for the rest of 2017. For those of you who are interested, click on the link at the end of this video. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached at the beginning as well as the end of this video and in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.